If you're an Iron Maiden fan, then you probably saw dozens of posts all over social media in the last couple of days confirming the long-anticipated news of a new Iron Maiden documentary being released on Netflix in March of 2025. Which, of course, is just great, and in case you missed it, the original piece of news goes like this. October 1st, 2024, Netflix has announced the release of a major new documentary on heavy metal legends Iron Maiden, scheduled to premiere in March 2025. The documentary titled Run to the Hills, The Story of Iron Maiden, great title, by the way, which goes really well with the 50th anniversary tour announced earlier. But anyways, it will offer an unprecedented look into the history of one of the most influential and enduring bands in rock music. Known for their electrifying stage presence, iconic mascot Eddie, and groundbreaking albums, Iron Maiden's journey has become the stuff of rock legends. What does that mean? And Netflix aims to capture it all. Directed by renowned music filmmaker David Morgan, who has previously worked on successful rock documentaries, the secret ones, because at least IMDb knows nothing about them, Run to the Hills promises a deep dive into the evolution of the band from their formation in London's East End in 1975 to their rise to global superstardom. The film will chart the band's highs, including their triumphant world tours and platinum-selling albums, as well as the challenges they faced throughout their 5-decade career. Going on and on, explaining in details about how this documentary will be the truest of all the true documentaries about the legendary heavy metal band. Which, of course, is just great news, as this is exactly what all of the fans have been expecting as part of the Iron Maiden's 50th anniversary celebrations. And that's why the social media posts about this press release have gotten tens of thousands of likes and reposts across Facebook and beyond, with thousands of happy fans sharing their excitement with each other. But before you grab your popcorn wearing an Eddie t-shirt, let's actually do a little research. The rumor has been running wild thanks to the website titled Share Base, which honestly sounds like a name you'd be given to your really bad Napster playlist back in the day. But anyways, and according to this very trustworthy source and its insider writer called Jerry, Netflix will be pretty busy next year, releasing a documentary after a documentary on pretty much all of the bands you can imagine. And even more, this Jerry guy seems to be really important, as he has some insider information pretty much no one else does, including some breaking news about James Hetfield secretly leaving Metallica amid the creative differences with ...
Lars, one time James hit you in the face because he didn't like the way you perform. I mean, Jesus.
That's right.
Talk about the good old days.
But the greatest thing is that no one, not even Iron Maiden or Netflix themselves, had any information about this news yet and shared nothing about this incredible documentary, with Jerry and Jerry only being the one who shed some light on this incredible news. So yes, this may mean only two things. Either Jerry is the most influential rock journalist of all time, or the website titled Share Base dared to share some fake news, which would be just shocking. Shock. But in all seriousness, this was of course fake news, which becomes rather obvious when you read the full press release and not just the bit which was shared on social media. And I actually went a little further and asked ChatGPT to write a press release for an Iron Maiden documentary released on Netflix next year, and the amount of similarities between these two texts is simply hilarious. And the most interesting thing is that everyone seemed to buy it, including myself at first. But even the most reputable websites posted this news, with most of them of course deleting them later. So does that mean that no, Iron Maiden will not release a documentary next year? Well, this might not exactly be the case. Around a month ago, I released a video on Steve Harris's revelations about the future of Iron Maiden, in which we already spoke about the whole fact that the new Iron Maiden documentary is in fact coming to us next year, and this has actually already been confirmed in a post by the Mexican program Foro 4 TV, in which they spoke about the two YouTube sensations Aija and Nirvana Soto Hernandez, members of the family band Radio Nube, who will actually be part of this documentary. In fact, at at least some of the fans know for a fact that the new Iron Maiden documentary has actually been in the works since 2021, and it would actually make quite a lot of sense for Iron Maiden to release it next year as a part of their 50th anniversary celebrations.
Yep.
And even more, it could actually be titled Run to the Hills, as it would work quite well with the tour the band has announced for next year. Yet nevertheless, this particular piece of news and the article clearly written by ChatGPT is actually 100% fake. Just like the news of James Hetfield leaving Metallica and the gazillion other documentaries Netflix is about to release next year. Which kind of makes me think that wouldn't it be hilarious though if Iron Maiden actually releases a documentary titled Run to the Hills, which will air on Netflix in March of 2025, as that would actually be quite scary, since that would actually mean that ChatGPT predicted the future. But for now, I believe that the actual topic for speculation should be not even if and when Iron Maiden will drop their new documentary, but what would be the format of such, and whether it will be a continuation of the beloved by so many Iron Maiden fans series titled The History of Iron Maiden, or whether it will be a completely new standalone film with a different format. As we all know that the History of Iron Maiden series only had 3 episodes unfolding the behind-the-scenes process for Iron Maiden, starting with its formation in 1975 and ending on the band's 7th son of a 7th son era. So basically talking about the early days and the golden years of the 1980s. And the closing titles of that 3rd episode did say that the band's intention was to continue it. And the thing is that this series has given us a very detailed look at the early days, so I doubt that any remake of it would bring anything new to the table for all of the band's fans. And therefore I think it would be incredible if the band decided to continue the series and dive deeper into the band's 1990s era, or if not, create something absolutely different, possibly concentrating more on the band's relationship with the die-hard Iron Maiden fanbase around the world. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see, and for now, everything we of course can think about is the whole fact that Iron Maiden kicked off their North American leg of the Future Past tour. And from the footage we can see online, it looks like it's pretty awesome, of which we of course will not miss a chance to talk about in our Metal Digest this Saturday, so make sure to not miss it. And for now, please let us know what you guys personally think about a potential Iron Maiden documentary, and whether you would like it to be a continuation of the history of Iron Maiden that Iron Maiden only released 3 parts of as of right now, or would you want to be a standalone film focusing on the entire history of Iron Maiden from the beginning once again and up until today. Please let us know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching this short video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you still haven't done so, and especially if this is not the first Up the Iron series video you're watching on this channel. God bless you all. We'll prevail. Slava Ukraini.